Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is a new trailer by them, posted just a few hours ago during the Super Bowl. 1.1 million views. I didn't get a chance to even watch the teaser, but it said, I saw a tweet saying the full trailer was now up, and I was like, ooh, let me go to the computer. So, with that being said, I hope we see some more Adam Warlock. Maybe we'll get a little more clues about the story we got going on, and hopefully it doesn't show too much, though. But other than that, I'm going to put Jerry behind the scenes, boop, and we're going to hop into it, all right?
I'm gonna tell you.
That's all I
I'm gonna
missed.
tell you something.
You been drinking?
I'm Star-Lord.
I'm Star-Lord, baby!
I formed the Guardians.
I'll come back to the trailer twice.
Met a girl, fell in love. That girl died, but then she came back.
Sacrifice.
Came back a total dick.
Oh, please. He left out some important information, but that is the gist of it.
Yeah, it's just... That pretty much is the gist of it, though.
My sacred mission
Is to create
Their new ship's
a
kind of
perfect
sick.
society.
Rocket!
he didn't want to make things perfect.
Rocket, no!
He just hated things the way they are.
Among Us! Everybody's gonna make the same joke. I don't care.
I want you all to know that I'm grateful to fight beside my friends.
Is he wearing somebody else's face? Oh, Groot fighting Warlock, bro.
We were always searching for a family.
Oh, Cosmo!
Now we found each other.
What the fuck was that little thing?
Are you ready for one last ride?
We'll all fly away together.
Into the forever and beautiful sky.
Whoever it was that you were in love with, it sounds more like her.
Her? That's ridiculous.
Do not bring me into this.
They locked eyes.
What?
Just never noticed how black your eyes were.
They were replaced by my father as a method of torture.
He picked a pretty set.
5523, bro. Picked a pretty set. We're gonna go back to this on mute real quick, just to kind of touch on some things. He really looked at Nebula like that for a second. Listen, things are gonna happen. Let me just say, this shot right here in the actual Guardians uniform. I mean, look, we got Peter, we got Rocket, we got Drax, Gamora, Groot, Nebula, Mantis. So we got the gang. I still don't like babyface Groot. It just looks like a dude in a Halloween costume. Like a bad Halloween costume. Something about this I don't like at all. Gamora in the back, not all the way up there with everybody. This looks like their kind of final showdown right there. I think that is probably from the last scene. It has to be. I like the flashback of him and Gamora getting a little smoochy, smoochy, kissy, kissy. She ain't happy with him. Came back a dick. Not wrong. I don't know what he's holding. I thought for a second this was the girl from the movie, from the first one, that had the Power Stone, but I was like, it's not. But definitely the same race, though, because of that pinkish, like, skin tone. This dude is some sort of android with a human face peeled over, but I don't know what I don't know who this character is, but he scares me. Dude, the Baby Rocket story, I think, is going to rip me to... Look at that. Fun fact, I cared for a baby raccoon once after a storm. Its mother left it. We were visiting some people down in the country, and this little raccoon was just there. We took care of it for like 2 weeks, and its mom came back, and it took it back. Oh, I think I have so many thought processes. I don't know what this is, but one thing to take into consideration is Gamora doesn't have her sword anymore. She doesn't have her really cool sword. That, like, it's supposed to be like one of the most powerful weapons in Marvel. I don't think it was built that way in the MCU, but still. It looks like we have two different opponents, and one being that dude with the skin face and the other being Adam Warlock, but I definitely think it's going to be the typical... This is hilarious because it reminds me of Black Adam when Rock was flying. I think we'll have the typical Adam Warlock is sent to kind of fight them and fight them. And then we're gonna get, which I think that was him coming out of the, yeah. Then we're gonna get him teaming up with the Guardians right here. But seeing him right there waiting, and then Groot fighting him, that's another flashback of them too. I think we get that. Man, I think Rocket's dead, dude. I really do. I love that Cosmo's here. Cosmo's one of the best puppy dogs ever. I have no idea what the fuck that thing is. Looks like my friend Aaron. Yep, Rocket and Groot teaming up together. Look at them clearing house. I still don't know what they're gonna. Ooh, Drax. Look at that face. I still don't know. Damn, Gamora. Excuse me. Nebula's been through it. They're back in jail or some sort of jail type thing, just like they were in the first movie. Another team up, breakout situation. No Rocket, no Groot right here. No Rocket or Groot. We're all going to fly away. Drax, Nebula, Mantis, Gamora. No Quill, no Rocket, no Groot. Nebula sad. And remember from the special, Nebula revealed to be Quill's sister. I don't know if Quill's gone or not, man. As Star-Lord. Star-Lord and we got this shot. Cosmo. We got, Kraglin. Kraglin wasn't in any of the other shots either. Groot, Drax, Mantis, no Gamora. But we do have Nebula, Rocket, and Peter. Peter unconscious. I don't think he's dead because the way that Rocket's walking up drinking some space water. I don't think that's the case. I like Stone Cold Badass Gamora, though, to be honest. Look at the way he looks at her, bro. Look at him. Baby girl, what's your name? Anyways, I'm excited for the Guardians 3. Somebody's going to die. My money's on either Rocket or Drax. I know this is the last time this team's going to be together. I think people will go their separate ways. There will be people that slip into retirement. And I just noticed that sword thing, 100% Nebula's new arm. Look at that. Yeah, so that sword that formed was her arm because that's more of like the nanotech. Kind of reminds me of the Guardian, the Destroyer from Thor. Something along those lines. So she's definitely getting something new. Now, I got to say, I think characters will go their own way, but I think Peter and Gamora, I think maybe they work it out. That is the love story within this universe. I think Nebula stays. I would love Rocket to stay because Rocket is such just, I think he's an integral part of the Guardians, and I think everybody loves him, and he's a good comedic relief when need be, and he's also a really good serious character. I think having Peter and Adam Warlock go for like power control, kind of like the video game did, having those two kind of fight for power, I think would be really interesting. Not fight for power, but had that bickering leadership thing, kind of like Peter and Thor did, even though that went fucking nowhere. That kind of sucks that, I know having a Thor involvement with this would be weird, but I just feel like that whole setup at the end of Endgame was pointless. I think this is in the right direction. We also have, this is the multiversal saga. I want to see if this plays in any I can't even speak, multiversal things. Adam Warlock will end up being a good guy. I just don't know who's going to leave. I think Mantis stays. I would like to think Peter Quill stays. I don't know. I don't have the answers, man. How old is Chris Pratt? I'm gonna look it up real quick. So I mean, everybody's a little older, man. Chris Pratt is 44. Dave Bautista is 54. Zoe Saldana, she is also what is that? She's gonna be 45 this year. Vin Diesel, Groot. I mean, that's just voice acting. How the fuck old's Vin Diesel? Vin Diesel's probably what? I say he's 50, right? 55. Look, yeah. Karen Gillian's only 35. Bradley Cooper's 48. Jesus. And then the girl that plays Mantis, I don't want to try to say her name. Palm. I don't know how to say her last name. I do not want to butcher it. She's 36. Will Poitner's 30. So I think Mantis, Adam Warlock, those peeps stay around, bro. Gamora, I think those people stay. I think Drax, dude, Drax and Rocket, just on that point, there we go. I think the Rocket Raccoon story is going to absolutely just destroy us, and that's really all I got at the moment, man. I'm looking forward to it. It's in May. I'm super excited. We have that movie. We have the Marvels in June, and then we have 10 months without a Marvel movie. Probably shows and stuff, but that's a wild unless they announce like, oh, hey, by the way, We know we didn't announce Deadpool 3. We know we didn't announce Blade, blah, blah, blah. So here's these movies, and we'll see what they do with it. But anyways, you guys can let me know what you think, your thoughts and opinions, everything else down below. But as always, links and everything will be down there. Playlist will be up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.